Hello there, and welcome back to Yggdra Union! Last time, we went through Canossa Road, aka Baldus Hell 1, so now we have to go through Baldus Hell 2, also known as Southgate Mountain Bypass. As if the third worst map in the game wasn't enough, now we're into the second one.
With Baldus's heavy defenses and the court magician Yudi's overwhelming firepower, the royal army could do nothing but regroup at Regnar Hills. The royal army saw that breaking through the main gate would be difficult and decided to put Rosary's proposal into action. They split up into two teams and begun their plan to capture the mighty fortress of Ishnod. What could that plan be?
Southgate Mountain Bypass, battlefield number 36.
The floodgate's existence is classified information. Only a select few know it's there.
I assume the special forces were privy to it then.
Alright, let's go. Elena, you take point. I'll go with you. Yggdra, we'll need a diversion.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Split into two groups and start the mission. Move Milner and Elena toward the mountain bypass, while everyone else stalls at the south gate. There is... well, Milner and Elena won't be doing any fighting, so there is no point in giving them anything to fight with, only the stat booster. And with this, Elena is significantly better. In fact, she becomes your best archer with 4 attack, 4 tech, 5 luck, and 3 gen. In every sense of the word, a better cruise. As for your other units, they can be anyone. I tend to prefer Durant. Oh wow. He's really missing that. Let's just pick the 3 units with the lowest morale, since they will be losing a lot of morale to the cannons. I want to boost Nietzsche's gen, but is there any point in doing that? I should boost Russell's instead. Actually, I want Rosary to level up as well. How much experience does each unit have? Russell has the minimum experience, so he's fine with losing. I could also send Cruz and make it very funny. Well, let's take a look at my stat boosters. I have the walnut bread and the bananango. Luck and gen. But I really want Nietzsche to have... I want Nietzsche's gen to be boosted after she reaches 4, in order to make it 5. So I guess it will have to be Russell. And who eats the bananango? I want it on Durant after he gets more luck, but I could use the bananango instead on Russell. It doesn't need it, but it's usable. Do I give up entirely on giving Durant better luck? I don't want to. He's level 14. When he reaches the 15, does he get... does he get luck? No, he only gets luck on level 17. Only one more point of luck, making it 3. Which is quite far away. So yeah, there is no point in holding the Bananango. I'll use it on Russell instead. And the walnut bread, I mean, where's the elegant spear? Experience +2. Where is the alchemy glass? Alchemy glass. I know it's level 12 plus. It would have been perfect in Rosary, because I want her to level up right now against some generic units. So here's the idea. I send... Well, Yggdra won't be doing anything. Soldier's Bandana gives no battle penalty. Dog's counter, Bridal Attributes, Magical Sword. Sounds funny, but no. Wait, where's the Mars Shield? Ah, right, it's only male. Because I can't send Yggdra to fight once with the... No, I can't, because that involves everyone else, and they are not meant to die. They are not meant to die. Is there anything else that recovers morale? The Seductive Bustier. Like this, and what do I give Rosary? Anything that boosts morale? No. Don't move morale up. No, there is no point. And Rosary can use the... What's it called? All the blind from the other nonsense to recover morale, so it's better this way. You need one unit to suicide itself into Baldus' units, which is going to be Russell, since he has the lowest amount of XP. The other 2 units need to have low morale since they'll be under constant cannon fire, so you won't recover anything, just let them take the fire and move on with your life. And the last unit is safe, completely safe off the bat. In this case, it will be Yggdra recovering morale with the Seductive Bustier. And Mianor and Elena won't do anything. So I'll go with this setup. Anything to equip? The answer is no. Stun Orb. Merchant Wings. Actually, I can use the Merchant Wings once. You only need them for specifically one map. Maybe 2. But you only need it for one map, so never run out of Merchant Wings. I'm only using it right here because I can do some funny shenanigans with it. I can have her take the role Durant normally gets. Anyway, start my movement. And instead of chariot, I want... Where is it? Oh, I already have Tollcraft. I take chariot.
Should be fine if we get there while it's dark.
Master Millinor, you trust me? I'm an Imperial citizen. You're not worried this is a trap?
Well, if it is, I guess I'm screwed, huh? This is our only plan. I'm not worried. Remember when we were going to save Yggdra? You were true to your word then, right?
Yes, but...
If this was a trap, you could have sprung it 100 times now. But you haven't. So I trust you. Plus, Yggdra's never doubted you, and she's the boss. Sheesh, I'd be in trouble if this was a trap, though. I have no idea where we are. I'd be stranded here.
That's true.
I begin with steel and move Yggdra all the way here. She won't be doing any fighting. I want only Rosary and Nietzsche to do the fighting, if possible, against this group right here. Is there any point in Crusade? I want to use Spellcraft. Like this. And can Nietzsche take the shield barrier? They have shield barrier instead of... Might as well try this. It's pretty tasty. You should be able to, right? Because I don't have a better high movement card to attack with.
Here I go! There!
Actually, if I use Spellcraft, I can, for the first time ever, summon a golem. Sage wielding the Holy Scepter of War. Let thy light shield the weak. Leave it to Nietzsche. But yeah, she wins this, which is pretty good.
Let's keep up the pressure! There! Now you've done impertinent! There! Stay out of my
It
way!
couldn't be any easier. Yeah, I win this narrowly. I don't want Nietzsche to be defeated just yet. I want to get experience like this. They are level 14, so they give quite a bit of experience. And look at that! Finally Nietzsche is fully ready. He was only missing that last level to get better tech and gen. He also has quite a high attack. I forget that all her attack is late level loaded. He easily reaches high attack, but she needs quite a bit of levels. So perhaps not my best use of the stat booster, but too late for regrets. No, I'll begin my rant about why this is the third worst map in the game later. Thus, part of it should already be quite obvious. I just go aggressive. Asha Happy the Protector will bring us to defense. I actually want to try and summon a golem with Rosary this time. Something I have never done, I believe.
Don't underestimate me. Now, done it.
Actually, can I wait until she uses Field Barrier?
Done it.
That's even better.
Now I'm serious.
Perhaps I shouldn't have waited. She will lose now. Oops. Oh well, not a big loss.
Won't lose.
Experience is experience nonetheless. Granted, the Valkyries will eat the golem alive. That's quite funny. Which other card do I want to power up? I mean, the answer is Crusade, but... let's power up Bloody Claw. And with this, I get some experience on Nietzsche and Rosary. That definitely needs some catching up. That's the saving grace of this map. The only good part. Is it enough?
Stay out of my way.
I'm always winning in the end. I didn't read the Dogcraft spell. Or did I? I tend to forget. I never used the card. Either way, I take down most Valkyries. Now they should defeat the Golem. Good against Golem. Prolonging my misery. But it's fine. Look at this. Almost level 13 with one... does she get Gen next level up? 13. She does, but it does not matter. Actually, Looking at my Nietzsche growth chart, he gets enough gen and tech to reach max stats if she reaches high enough level. So she does not need any more stat boosters. Only 4 more levels. Let's move everyone almost into position. And aim my turn. Does this golem have any name? I don't even know. I think not. Either way, he's getting annihilated by the Valkyries. Find my brave soldier. Even the garrison captain. Does he get one rounded? Not quite. Talk about Born to Die. Right, it's Vergang. Yeah, Vergang and Zukunft were the 2 golems back from the White Rose domain. So yeah, Vergang will fittingly be left in the past. But hey, I can use Earthquake. I think I could do this, which would be very funny. I think this is the perfect time to explain what makes this map so awful. Rosary cannot be included in Baldus' formation? I did not know that. Or at least I didn't remember. So, first of all, you need to move all 4 of your units into this tile right here. That means they will constantly be pelted by cannon fire and constantly lose morale. Hence why I chose Nietzsche and Rosary to take the morale damage. They're already low enough, so it will not matter for them. And Yggdra will go into this safe corner right here and lose no morale. In fact, she will recover instead. So that's step 1 of the plan. Step 2 is the fact that... well, I can leave. I can suicide Rosal later. Step 2 is the fact that... I'll try this. Step 2 is the fact that now Elena is the best bow user in your army. If you want, you can give her the Walnut Breath to boost her gen stat. Not that she needs it, she is already strong enough. That single Forbidden Fruit is all Elena needs to be a top tier unit. So, step 2 is the fact that Baldus and this garrison captain right here, covering this gate, they all have morale protect, but they will never die no matter how much you fight. So you can never get rid of this guy right here, and of course you can never get rid of Baldus, not any of his Gorian Knights, who all have morale protect as well. The Valkyries are fair game though. You can defeat them just as I have been doing so far. It's just that you can never defeat this garrison captain, squad leader, whatever. Come on, Earthquake Gaming! Please, please, please! No!
We held our ground.
We'll never see Earthquake ever again. Pasado pisado. Do I have any other... I guess Crusade. Will she move? I want Nietzsche to get... Am I insane enough? The answer is no. I don't want to waste any more time. Instead, I'll send... I have to do it like this. This is the first step on our plan. You need to move all 4 of your units into these flag spaces in order to move on to the next phase. Of course, they will be constantly pelted by fire and fighting against the Steel Knights, so they will eventually lose or die. Which, if I remember correctly, is something you cannot have happen. In phase 2 of this map, you cannot let your units die. Or maybe you can. Either way, it's much simpler to simply do this. And suicide your units early, so you don't have to move them into the flags anymore.
I'm not holding back. Not bad. Astral Sword, guide me.
Oops, didn't read that.
Time to get serious. Not bad. Time to get serious.
And of course, Baldus will defeat Russell. Seems you are not my opponent. Nor may I let Cruz take the suicide roll.
Skills.
But Russell is also fine this time. That is our first zero reset, I believe. Well, the one without consequences. I got careless. When a unit loses all their morale, they are forced to retreat from the map completely. Meaning that you can't use them anymore, and they lose all the experience they have accumulated down to 0 experience. They do not lose the levels, however, so Russell will be at 12. Russell will be at 12 levels still next map. But that little bit of experience he had is inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. Hence why it's completely fine for him to be defeated right now. Okay, we're ready! And when he's defeated, I can move Rosary here and move on to the next phase just like that. And I never have to engage combat with the Steel Knights since they do not move. General Baldus, the real army has crossed the bridge. We'll cut off their retreat. Destroy the bridge. Yes, sir. We've got them where we want them. Press the attack. Princess Yggdra, the bridge. The means of escape is gone. We must keep them occupied until the time comes. Hold fast, everyone. Our goal is to buy time. Milnor, Elena, we're in your hands now. Good. Now raise the fences. Box the enemy in. Yes, sir. Everything is in place. Alright then, lead the way. Master Milnor, we must take care to move only at night. Moving during the day could attract the guards' attention. Yeah, good call. With everyone in place, we can now destroy the floodgate. Quickly move Milnor and Elena to the mountain bypass. The thing is, they can only be moved at night, which is right now. What happens if I move next to... I can do this, but... not advisable. Already full morale. So, that's the funny thing, there is nowhere to escape. In with the rant, you cannot move through the fences. It is impossible, you simply have to stay there and take continuous fire from Yggdra's cannon while Baldus constantly fights you. It is a completely lose-lose situation. Not to mention that Baldus, Yggdra and the garrison captain often continuously waste your time. So it's nothing more than a waste of time. Turns passing the map. We must take caution. If they figure out what we're up to, it's all over. Sorry, I'm curious. Conditions? Okay, so your units can die. Nietzsche does have low HP. They are immune to gravity chaos. Perhaps I should have brought a combat card. Something, no, there is no point. I wanted to see if I could get Rosa and Nietzsche some more experience, however, I do remember that the Guardian Knights barely give any experience. Yeah, despite being high level, they are programmed to give little to no experience even if you win, in order to prevent grinding levels against them. Something which I have done with Durant in the GBA version. Wasting time with Baldus. Cannon fire. Boost morale. Actually, can I prevent Rosary from losing any more morale by doing this? Because that way Yggdra will recover what morale she lost. Anyway, I'll show you what happens if you try to move during not nighttime. Nah, not now. We gotta wait in the dark, remember? Oh yes, how could I forget? Master Milnor, we shouldn't move during the day. You're right, they mustn't figure out what we're doing. Just a little further. really want to use Crusade, but I don't want to... I don't want to lose... I don't want to let Rosary and Nietzsche die. At least Nietzsche will die, which is counterproductive to everything we have built up so far. Perhaps I should have given Yggdra the Dragon Boots. Exciting gameplay, huh? Here's why this map is the second worst in the game. Because if you don't do what I did and suicide a unit, you're forced to constantly fight Baldus and take damage and lose morale and blah blah blah. Absolutely atrocious. The seductive posture does not heal more than I lose. So that was bad on my part. Either way, the map is finally over. Oh, as one last middle finger, remember how this garrison captain is impossible to defeat? This is extremely relevant for this map, for one reason and one reason only. One that I know by heart. The MVP for this map is 44 turns. And the earliest you can get all the necessary steps, which I have done so far, this is optimized movement, is 45 turns. Therefore making it impossible to get an MVP +2 on this map. Another reason why it's so terrible. Minor entered the mountain bypass. Together with Elena.
Now we're almost there, I hope.
We'll use a mountain pass from here.
Another mountain road, huh?
Hurry. Our forces can't last long.
Oh yeah, let's go!
Sure, why not? Salt in the wound.
Princess, Esquire Millinor is on the mountain road.
Well done, Millinor. Our role is to keep the enemy distracted. Don't let up.
Yeah, he'll stand there menacingly. Right now I may seem relatively painless, but if you don't know what you're doing, this map is hell on earth. And it's even right now doing what I know what to do, it's still annoying and hateful. One thing I want to mention, might as well show it, is this little tech right here. Say how much XP does one have? Right, for example, Durant. If I want to send Durant to face against the knights and lose, I can give him the items such as Gaudi Turban, which prevents the no-zero reset. That means that all the experience Durant has, he will retain if or when he loses, when his morale reaches 0. So if you have a unit with a relatively high XP gain and you don't want it to lose any of the XP it has, you can equip that unit with the Gaudi Turban, have it lose against the knights, be defeated, retreat from the map, and retain all that experience. So that is one use for this item. Other than that, you can use it for stats or morale recovery. Either way, normally send the Gaudi Turban or Nietzsche or mostly Cruz and have him suicide against the Guardian Knights. that's the last bit of strategy you can use for this map. With that being said, thank you for watching and have a nice day.